Hello and namaste. This is Neeraj here once again, and welcome back to my channel, Financial Market Analysis Twist by Neeraj Shah. So in today's video, I just wanted to give you a little update, but very important update regarding the Nifty and BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange, that Sensex, why it looks like to be on a way decline, and it's a perfect time, or what you call that, it's still not late. If you have not yet booked your profits, you can book your profits, because it looks very weak technically also. So before starting this video, I would just request all of you to please subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed, and if you, after watching the full video, you please watch till the end, and if you like this video, you please put a like, because then only that YouTube will send it, YouTube will propagate it, and more and more people will benefit. Otherwise, this channel will not be propagated by YouTube. If it depends on the number of likes. So also you can share it with the friends and family, and with the maximum people if you find this video useful and helpful. Also, I have a different format where it is a paid format, in the sense that I come out with the stock specific, multi-bagger stock specific ideas and analysis, full-fledged, and those videos are called premium video series, and each premium video means each premium stock idea is available only for rupees 1,000 per video or $20 per video. So you can contact me for one-to-one consultancy also through Skype or through Zoom. I take that consultancy, personalized investment and business consultancy, and you can contact me. My contact details, email details, are in the description box down below. So without wasting much time, let's see that I believe that we are in a, as I had told you before also, that that market doesn't look very convincing, and as you know that in last week, if you look at the last week, the market world over, particularly USA, the market was down by more than 5%. In India also, market was down around, on a weekly basis, 4%, and world over, the Europe was also around 2.5%. Russia, anyway, there is a problem. There is a lot of tension with regarding Ukraine and all this NATO, and that is why the Russian market anyway is behaving in a very weak sentiment is there. That's why Russian market had crashed by more than 5%. So overall, the market looks weak, because as we know that in last 3-6 months, the chitter chatter regarding the interest rate hike by USD, US Fed, and also recently in the last week also, Bank of England also came out, and there is expectation that Bank of England will also raise another 25 bips points the interest rate, because all-time inflation high. In Germany also, producers' prices have reached all-time, in 20 years, the highest inflation. So all this inflationary pressure will definitely prompt all the banks to tighten the screws on the liquidity, and that is where the main screws is going to be tightened by the US Fed, as you know. Then that is where that liquidity was driving all these markets and all these assets, basically the speculative assets. So that is where the value will come into the picture. So I will show you that why I believe that again Nifty, as I had predicted long time before, and Nifty had come down to that 16,200. I had predicted that my target is that. Again, why it looks like that Nifty will again touch that level, and depending on what is the events happen, because in Indian market, as far as the Indian stock market is concerned, India is concerned, the event is in the form of budget, which is going to be on the 31st of on that next Monday, the budget is going to be announced. So depending on the direction of the budget, you may see further correction, or you may see the consolidation, stabilization. But I see very little chances of market going up. So you may see that either let me show you that the chart, that why I believe that market Nifty will again touch back, go down. You can see this chart. And as you can see that this is making a perfect, this is Nifty 50. You see, this made a perfect double top. You can see this is the top here. It was made in October 20 at 18,500, and again it has made like 18,356. double top. Exactly, it made the double top on January 17, and since this technically double top, then I can see that market will definitely touch the previous lows of 16,500, right? That is the previous lows. And if, depending on the direction of the budget, what is going to be there or not going to be there, in depending on that and events, and also how this Omicron virus is going to be panning out in India, this further pandemic, whether it will do much more harm, or it will be a simple flu kind of a situation and things will pass on. Depending on that, market can even break this 16,550 level. You see, this is the crucial level. If you see, this market can definitely, this is what I just wanted to give you an update, that Nifty 50 is all set to come down by another minimum 1,000 points. 1,000 points means around 6 to 7%. So if markets will come down by 6 to 7%, you can definitely see that stocks will be not less than, all stocks you can see that going down by 10% minimum. All this index or generally Nifty stocks. I'll just show you also this Sensex, how it is going to, even Sensex looks, it is also making the double top, as you can see. And if you look at this 5-year chart also, this is a 1-year chart, you see this is the double top here and here. This is 60,000. You can see that. See this top, this is. So even if you say Sensex is definitely, you can see that first you can see 55,600. That is the level which you can see in the Sensex. So that is what I just wanted to touch base upon, that Nifty and Sensex looks to go down significantly and come back to this lows which were touched on this 16,000, this Nifty in December 20, this was the low touched. And if how the things pan out, all the events, because there are many crucial events like budget and everything, so depending on that, you will see that market take the further direction. So right now, to give a direction, but overall said and done, that everywhere the world over, the inflation is the biggest worry, and inflation means your growth is not going to happen, and it may growth in the sense that it will be more of a the disposable income comes down, and your basically your value of the money, currency comes down. So that is where you will see that we are going to be in a slightly weaker trend going forward as of now. Okay, in the short term it looks to be that weak, that Nifty and Sensex can correct another 6 to 7% from here. So all the stocks are in for minimum of 10% correction from the current level. So all the Nifty or the Sensex stocks, which you can say bigger. So that is what I just wanted to give you an update regarding this. And we'll see you again next week with some more update, because there will be a budget also. So regarding that, even though I don't believe much in the budget exercise kind of thing, it is a very mundane and useless exercise, in the sense that in other parts of the world I have never heard about that this is such a big phenomena where all these TV channels and all these journalists are, nobody talks about the budget in other parts of the world, whether it is USA, whether it is Europe, whether it is in Russia, or I have not heard in China or anywhere else. It is only in India we have a big fanfare, and we have made a big event out of the budget. Even though it should be a, budget should not be the exercise to every time tweak with the rules and stick with the laws, stick with the rates of the tax. This is not proper. You should have a stability going ahead. If the future is stable, then only one can take decision. Which every time, every year, you come out and tweak rates here and there. It doesn't help. It doesn't give you a foresight to come out with some kind of investment ideas or capex or whatever it is. So in my personal view, if you like, I mean, I may be wrong, but I don't believe in this kind of an exercise. But still, it is an event for the Indian investors. So according to that, and whatever happens in the world and Europe and in Russia, I'll come out with that. Let's wait for the next week for some more another unique idea and unique analysis and predictive analysis. Till that time, ciao from Neeraj from Moscow, and love you all. See you then next week.